Alright, welcome to my agent-based simulation of finch evolution in the Galapagos Islands. Let's get started. So in the GUI, which I implemented using Scala and the swing bindings, each of the finches is represented by a square, and the number inside of the square represents the length of the finch's beak. At each generation, at every tick, each of these finches is going to get 2 chances to eat, and the probability that it successfully eats depends directly on the length of its beak. If the finch doesn't manage to eat at all, it dies. If the finch manages to eat once, it survives onto the next generation. If the finch manages to eat twice, it survives, but it also has a child, and that child can be the same length as its parent, or it can be one greater, or it can be one smaller. Now, what's interesting about the way that the probability distribution of this simulation works is that over here, when the finch lengths are fairly long, the finches are quite likely to survive. And also, when the finch lengths are very small, the finches are also very likely to survive. These represent 2 different ecological niches. However, when the finches are in the middle, they're not particularly likely to survive at all. They're not well adapted to either situation. So if we run the simulation where we put them, right in the middle, most of the time, all of the finches are going to just disappear. However, if we push them a little bit to the right, we can see the finches adapt to the ecological niche on the right. Right? At some point, the population will get very, very big. Similarly, if we move all the finches to the left, we can see them adapt to this ecological niche. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.